Hey Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing a new moon in Gemini reading for you guys to see how this new moon is going to be affecting you, how you may be feeling, and what messages need to come across for you. So this is a new moon, which always represents new beginnings, in communication specifically. So this is a wonderful time to evaluate the quality of communication that there is in your life, your ability to express your deepest vulnerabilities to the ones you love. It is also a wonderful time to enjoy this lighthearted, flirtatious, kind of like adventurous energy that comes on with Gemini here. And obviously it is going to be felt differently by every sign, and that's why I'm doing these readings, because I want you to be able to know what's important for you to know, what's important for you to keep in mind, and how can you make the most out of this energy. So I am going to be doing this reading using the Unicorn Tarot deck and the Universe Has Your Back deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. I'm going to be pulling several cards. I don't do reversals, by the way, you guys. In the meantime, as I go ahead and shuffle the cards and get the ones that are for you, make sure to check out the description box below. I have tons of tools and freebies for you. I have a 10-minute morning ritual that's completely free that you can download right now. And also check if you are subscribed already. If you haven't already, I would love to have you here. I invite you. So what I can see here, Scorpio, is that this is a definitely very eye-opening time for you. In a very positive way. Like, you are going to be able to receive, yes, with the sun here, so much light is going to come through in this area of your life that there's going to be like a lot of new awareness that maybe you weren't necessarily looking for or asking yourself about, but it will come in nonetheless. So I love that. Let me see. So let's begin with this Eight of Swords here. By the time this new moon comes, there might be an awareness that rises up within you of all the things that you have prevented yourself from enjoying. So all of those beliefs that you have convinced yourself are true, but might not necessarily be true. For example, if you think that you're not capable of something, if you feel like you are not smart enough or beautiful enough, or you don't have enough resources, whatever it is that you feel is true that is limiting, there is a big chance that it might not be true. It might not be real. It might be very real in your mind, for sure. But maybe there's a way around it, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe there's some truth to what you are believing, but you shouldn't allow those beliefs to limit you in any way, because they can be transformed. They can be healed, released. They can be kind of like observed and analyzed to a point in which you can deactivate any kind of limit that it is bringing to you. But to do this, you're going to have to be in an empowered state of mind. And for some of you guys, this new moon might be a little tender, a little sensitive. So there could be a possibility that you struggle a little bit trying to get into that spot, empowered feeling or sense of self. Because there's a lot of energies at play. There's a lot going on for you guys, Scorpios. Obviously this is a general reading, so not all messages are going to apply to every single Scorpio out there. If the message applies to you, well, great, it is for you. If it doesn't, it's very likely for someone else. So what I'm seeing here with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands is that some Scorpios out there are definitely coming into some endings, some transitions, some completions of chapters that maybe have been painful, overwhelming, or a little bit intense. you're closing that right now. It seems like you're stepping into a more peaceful space. But this can only happen if you release the beliefs that got you here in the first place. So evaluate how maybe some of you guys, I feel what I'm getting is that some of you guys are associating being busy with having worth, or achieving a lot of things kind of like represents being worthy of love or successful. There's beliefs that are kind of like sabotaging you in a deep level and making you maybe work harder than you need to work, overwhelm yourself more than you need to, take on more responsibilities than you need to, maybe help others more than you need to. And it seems to me like this is stemming from looking for validation in others. So let me use an example of this, if I'm not being clear. Let's say that you feel like only if you are highly successful in your career, only then people will see your worth. And that leads you to take on more projects that you need. That takes you to take on more responsibility than you can handle, therefore making you feel overwhelmed out of that necessity to be maybe approved by others or admired by others. So evaluate a little bit if you're doing anything that could kind of fall under those guidelines. You know, are you overwhelming yourself a bit too much with people's opinions, or are you overwhelming yourself in any way? How are you, basically the question is, how are you overwhelming yourself right now? What is making you allow this overwhelm to happen? Some of you guys are simultaneously going through a lot of beautiful expansion as well. So I feel like Scorpios are in, like, some of you guys are in a dark place in this new moon, honestly. Others of you are kind of like in a medium perspective or place, and some of you guys are actually in a very high energy. So this will vary for all of you guys. In previous signs, I have not seen this kind of like separation. So try to make the most out of these energies by focusing on enjoying them. And if you find that you cannot do that, then by all means address whatever is coming up for you. But with the Four of Wands here, with the Sun here, and with the Seven of Pentacles, some of you guys are receiving very beautiful and powerful clarity in regards to the foundations of your life, the commitments that you have made, the decisions that you're sticking to, the people in your life, and the important communication, as I mentioned earlier, with those you love and those you care about. So some of you guys are looking back at all of the things that you have accomplished, and you're saying, you know what, I'm very proud of myself, but I want more. Others of you are looking at this foundation and saying, I am very proud and happy that I have managed to create this strong foundation for my life. While others of you are evaluating that foundation and saying, you know what, I need more stability, or I need more connection, or I need more clarity around the things that are going on. Some of you guys are headed in a wonderful space, headed in a wonderful direction, but you're still maybe carrying on some burdens from the past, emotionally speaking, that might make you feel like you need to hold on and defend what you have managed to accomplish or manifest. Know that what is yours, and nobody can take that away from you. You don't need to defend anything. I mean, obviously, take care of your space, take care of yourself, but there's no one after what you've got, okay? Let's see, what messages are applying for you, beautiful Scorpios, this new moon in Gemini? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with eyes of love. Yes. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I love that. Such a beautiful card, isn't it? What other messages are coming for Scorpios for this new moon in Gemini? I witness the darkness and call in the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Do you see the pattern here? They mention the eyes again. They mention seeing things through love again. The eyes of love, the eyes of the teacher of love. Some of you guys might be dealing with your eyes. Awakening of the third eye, sensitivity in your eyes, prescriptions, things like that. Some of you guys might even be experiencing difficulties with your physical eyes due to that tendency of seeing the negative instead of the positive. Last message for Scorpios and this new moon in Gemini. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Beautiful. I think it's going to be an intense, beautiful time for you guys. I feel like there's a lot of different storylines here, so I'm left kind of wondering, like, some of this is going to apply for some of you. Others, are going to be dealing with different energies. So obviously take what resonates from this reading and do what feels right for you. And, well, yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for spending this time with me. I hope that this was helpful in any way. I hope that you have a wonderful new moon in Gemini, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, especially if you feel like saying thanks for this reading. Sending so much love your way. Bye!